Beautiful. Should be live now. Goal for today is average for the day less than 10.5 because I haven't been doing that lately and I would like to. So we're just gonna do solves. Not a bad first solve of the day. I'm gonna do several warm-up solves just to get me going before I start counting things. Because like you can't just like start off counting. A cold cuber, welcome to the stream. Ooh. Which means I'll hold myself accountable. If I get a really good solve, I won't count it. Please don't PB while I'm warming up. That would be very unfortunate. It would be very, very unfortunate. I'm going to slow down my execution a little bit, try to make it a little more fluid. So right now it's currently a little locky, so I want to avoid that as best I can. How do I want to do this one? I'm going to go... Okay, that worked. Again, execution errors I need to eliminate. Get myself going, and then I'll start turning more accurately and faster. So just give me a little bit before I... Ooh, we're gonna preserve that actually. I don't know how I messed up the cross there, but still sub-average, so very acceptable solve. 1044. That's good. I'll do a few more and then I'll start counting things. I desperately need to learn a better algorithm for that OLL. All right, three more warm-up solves, and then I'll start counting. Well, darn, we need not do that. That right there is a very classic messed up G-perm. Any experienced speed cuber can look at that and be like, oh, he messed up a G-perm. That is so obvious. Because there's just like a look to messed up G-perms. They just look a certain way. That's better. One more warm-up solve in the hand scramble, and then I'll start doing the scrambles on the screen, and we can go. Some weird finger tricks. Wasn't very good, but now that we're doing scrambles, we're going to start doing better, surely. Surely we'll start doing better. As looks like I messed up that scramble. So, it's not a good place to be. $12.63, not a good start. Cube King, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day, and I really hope my day does not average $12.63. Would not be very good. That's better. 10.23. You got a PB? Wonderful. What is it? What is it? And if you have the scramble, it'd be cool. I can try out the scramble. Safe the Cuber, welcome. There's some solution errors in that. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. My execution was fine. The solution needed a little work. That is what you call an incorrect cross. And a pretty bad one at that. Ooh, and a dot case. That's not a good combination. Y'all don't get to know how slow that was. Y'all have not earned that right. Give you a challenge. Okay. Solve a Pyraminx blindfolded. $12.91. This is not a great start to the day. 524 LL skip. Oh, that's nice. I've had a last layer skip PB before. You don't have to scramble? That's rough. If I were Sheep Are Fine, I'd say it was fake, but I believe you. Don't worry. Can you add this clip in your video? Sure. Yeah, you can use this in the video. Just credit me. That's all. $9.74. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's preserved. That's nice. $10.23. Ah, it's not a pseudo slot either. It looked like one. Wasn't quite though. 10.91. That was a little bit of a lock in the A prime, but it's fine. It wasn't a real scramble, it was a hand scramble. Ah, well then, that's a different situation. If I am... Sorry, I completely jacked up the scramble. I have, in fact, myself, gotten a sub 5 last layer skip with a hand scramble before. It's really up to you whether or not you want to count it. Most people don't count it. I personally don't count my hand scramble solves Because also that, and I've gotten a sub 20 blind solve on a hand scramble because it was just ridiculous. So it's up to you whether or not you want to count it. I personally don't count hand scrambles, but yeah, it's still fun to get times like that though. Well, it was a clean AOF, but otherwise the last algorithm was not very clean. 976. That was a pretty clean solution. I misread the orientation. I lost a little bit of time there, but not much. 1v1? Honestly, no. I kind of just want to grind out these solves. I mean, you can... All of my scrambles are... Look. You can see the mouse here. All of my scrambles on the screen. If you want to do the scrambles I'm doing and time yourself and race against me on your own, that's cool. You can do that. Put in chat what time you get. $11.68 and plus twos don't count. Also, Stephanie, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's here. Wow. I am not ending my solves well right now. My last layer is not looking very clean. Need to lock in and stop locking up. Good. It was another just major lockups, especially in PLL. Like, OLO's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. But then my PLLs are really bad today. Like, why am I locking up a J-perm right now? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. This goes here. Here, sorry. That had a bad cross, and I messed up PLL again. Surprise, surprise. Bruh. Can you not tell me about the camera? Just record things. I don't need more information. Do your algorithms faster. This is actually bothering me so much. I am currently averaging like 11 seconds, and that is very bad. I need to not average anywhere close to that. that was a little better. I set up my PLO wrong, but the overall execution of the algorithm was good. Time wasn't great. It's still an 11-second solve. That's not a good time. But we need to look at what's good in it. Yeah. Of course, finally good execution, and then I +2. But +2s don't count. They're fake. They don't exist. Alright, that one had a nice solution. Decent execution. 925. I think that might be the first sub 10, which is kind of bad because we've done like, what, 19 solves? Oh no, I do have a sub 10. I have 2 sub 10s. Nice. So that would be third. So, okay, I'm not doing as bad as I thought. Still not great, but not as bad. This is a good solve. 884. Just a lot of things went right there. A lot of things went right. And good execution. Except for, of course, I locked up the J-perm, but what are you going to do about that? Obviously, it's an unfixable mistake. That was horrible cross solution. Move order-wise. And OLL skip to U-perm to get an A60 anyway. Nice. What's up, Furry Cuber? Hope you're having a good day. Here we go. 0.25, but I liked the feel. I'm going to call that 1025. I'm just going to guess that that's what it was. Statistically, that's not an unlikely solve time. And it felt pretty good. It's a really clean rotationless solve. Ignore the +2. It didn't happen. I should have done a different U-perm algorithm, but I didn't really think about it. I just went to the wrong one. Did I see those GAN 16 prototypes? No, I did not. Cheater? Yeah, definitely. Definitely a cheater. Definitely have no freedom at home. Freedom's not a thing. I don't live in America. Well, there you go. PLL skip. Might actually be cheating. I might be faking scrambles right now. What is that? 3 8s in the average? 2 counting 8s in the average. 860, 884, both counting. Imagine if those were good solves. I might have had a sub 9 average of 5. Okay, count the 805. If we can get a sub 8 right now, that would be beautiful. I do live in America. Yeah, that was the joke. That was the joke. Matty has some GAN 16 prototypes. Good for him. I'm not big into GAN cubes. I've never had a GAN cube be my favorite cube before. So I don't really care all that much. I mean, visually, the Space GAN 15. Beautiful cube. Love that cube so much. But, like, as a competitive cube and turning-wise, I've never liked GANs more than cheaper options like Moyu cubes. Like, even the 7-year-old Moyu GTS3M holds up to GAN cubes. That is a great cube, by the way. It is my blind main. I mean, will be when I get a new one. I lost my old one. But I have no intention to stop maining that cube. Doggo Cuber, what's up? You made a Moyu as well? Yeah. This is the Tornado V4, not a Moyu, but still, Moyu is overall probably the most solid brand there is. Where is it? It's over here. Nice misread of the PLL. I love the GTS 3M. Is there something insane about that you had to put into quotation marks? That is a wonderful cube. It's literally so good for being 7 years old. Oh, tell me you're a blind man without telling me you're a blind man. Yeah, yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I saw the message above. It took me a second. I tend to read the most recent message first. Ah! Yes, GTS 3M is indeed really good. $9.94. The M in GTS 3M stands for mid. You know what? The M in the Furry Cuber stands for mid, so get wrecked. I don't need your opinions. Probably not even a blind solver. Probably can't even solve a 2x2 blindfolded. Boom. 853. Now that was the wrong move. Okay, so this solve has turned into something a little bit atrocious. What the flip? The timer didn't stop. 2 blind is easier than anything else in the world. Yeah. You can say that. I personally struggled to learn 2 blind initially because, like, it's so goofy with no set orientation. Like, even knowing 3 blind, I struggled learning 2 blind. But I got it. I can do it. Imagine not globaling sub 10 for 2 blind. Yeah. I don't one look a 2x2. I don't do that. I never cared to get that good at a 2x2. No, I do 2 blind like you solve a 3x3 blindfolded with all the steps and commutators and stuff. I think one looking a 2x2 should be illegal in 2 blind. Takes the fun out of the event. Oh my goodness, stop locking up your last layer algorithms. Thank you. That's like saying Roo for OH should be banned. No. No. Roo for OH is just genius. One look for 2 blind is just cheap. Because then people like me can't compete. Frick! I thought it was a skip, and I really just sent it, and it was a J-perm. It would have been a sub 10, but that's alright. Just DNF the solve. What is 2C2? Oh, 3 style for 2x2? Oh, 3 style for 3x3? Nah. I think we should start using petition. I think we should start petitioning using 3 style for 2 blind. $10.40. Is that blue? Be blue. Wait. No! How did I sell that? I literally had such a good X-Cross for my skill level. And then I just completely sold the solve by DNFing it. Actually atrocious. Bro, why is my camera lighting, like... Why can't it, like, pick up the colors? Need to not worry about that. Y'all can see fine. Here we go. Holy PLL. There's no way that that was a 9. Did I not start the timer or something? There's absolutely no way that was sub 10. I don't trust that. I'm not going to count that. It's absolutely zero chance. I must not have started the timer. How did that solution turn out good? That was a wonky cross solution, and then it just gave me rotationless with really good last letter cases. Go. $11.57, beautiful. Huaming TG is good for Rue. Is that a Rubik's Cube? It's probably a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, I really know nothing about Rue. It's not a great conversation point for me. How did I flip both of them? How did I manage to flip two F2L edges in the same solve? $12.97, what the flip? $11.38. Pseudo slot better, Kyle. Come on. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Those are the kind of solves that don't exist. That they just don't actually happen when they happen. They're just not even real. They're like, you became schizophrenic for 17 seconds so that that solve could exist in your mind. But it's actually not real. Gotta go. Cold Cuber, I'll see you next time, hopefully. And have a great rest of your day. $11.18. How am I doing so bad today? What in the world? My average of 50, there's a good chance is like 1150 right now. That's like obscenely bad. This. I'm gonna do. Skip. Oh, it wasn't even close. I don't know what I was seeing. Another almost 12. When does Kyle do good is the question. $10.79. How is that a good solve for the day? Because that's like a mid solve. It's not even average. There we go, 968. One felt a bit better. A little hesitant, but it was good. Do the last move. What in the world? Ooh. I like that. How do I mess that solve up? That was like a really easy scramble. X cross plus second pair, all in inspection. And I could hardly sub 10 it. $10.86. Do the right algorithm. Do the right algorithm the first time, goodness gracious. Random comment guy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nice, 930. That's a good solve. $11.32, that's alright. I mean, it's not great, but that solve was hard for no reason. I felt like I did it alright. That one felt very nice. 974, full step with some bad cases. Means there's good execution there. I need my execution to consistently be that good. Because that was a sub-average scramble, and I got a 9. That is a twisted corner. Would have been a 9 if I didn't twist the corner and could recognize my last layer case. Of course it was a G-perm, one of the most unrecognizable cases with a corner twist. Here we go. Goodness, that's the second time I've started doing the wrong algorithm. Still sub-average solve, so that's good. Here. Stop! The timer wasn't stopping. Nice. Mid-9 with some good execution there. And a good solution. I had a pretty pseudo-slotting without hesitation. Not pseudo-slotting, sorry, keyhole. They're very similar. Like, keyhole is like pseudo-slotting. It's like half pseudo-slotting. So I confuse them sometimes. Holy cow, what in the world was that V-perm? Like, it's not that complicated. 1.14 second execution, and I took like 3, of course. Just wasting time in my life. Like, if I had a good execution, there's a small chance that that might have been a 9. Here we go. Where am I going? We're going to preserve this, right? I don't know if that was the right choice, but it kind of worked out in the end. 1109. I mean, kind of. 1109 is not worked out, but, like, it didn't feel terrible. Other aspects of the solve were not great. Let's see. I don't think I'm getting my sub 1050 average today. 1004. That wasn't sub 11? That felt fine. That sub literally felt fine. Whatever. $10.16. Good. I'm a little unintelligent. Skip, please. Goodness. Ah! My execution was absolutely awful. Like, that's like sometimes a sub-second algorithm, and it took me like 3. Again, I don't know what it is, but I can't execute my solves today. Like, I'm consistently having bad execution, and I really need that to not be what's happening throughout the day. I want to preserve that, but that is actually really annoying to preserve. What happens if I just don't? It's actually not that bad. It was hesitant, but it was full rotationless, sub 1050. Nice solve. Here, let's see. 1043. I feel like I should have been able to sub 10 wow. Sub 10 the scramble, but I didn't. Okay, why is my sub count in like an ugly spot? It needs to be like right here. That looks better. Lines up a little bit better. Beautiful. 1045. That was atrocious. That's just what it was. It was bad. Bad all around. Every aspect of it was bad, and therefore you get a really bad time. Almost 4 seconds slower than I should ever get. That was done much better, except for the last algorithm. Overall, that was actually a pretty well done solve. 1047. Turn number lock off. Goodness gracious. What is happening? There we go. Alright, my cube desk was just absolutely broken for like 12 seconds. I did not know what was happening. Let us see. Here. Duh. 1274. Oh, I didn't sub 10 that? That was like an easy scramble. That was done well. 1013. I really don't know how that was not a 9. Felt like it should have been in every way. Let's see. $10-10. That was a hard scramble. I really wanted to sub 10 it, but it was a really hard scramble. That had some pretty high TPS and still couldn't sub 10. $10.86. Okay. 956 is good. That was just a very smooth solve until the end. If it would have stayed the same amount of smooth the whole time, sorry, I'll get the camera, it would have been a sub 9. But I couldn't. There you go. It should be fixed. Where is it? It's right. That's not a good spot for that to be. Actually, it was actually pretty good for that spot for that to be. Never mind. Wow, 804, full step. Had pretty easy F2L right there, and then decently easy last layer. And then I just somehow managed to have good execution for once. Feels good. $10.56. I need all my solves to look as good as those last two. 1056 had a lot more moves than the other one, though. That's why was what it was. How do I want to do this? We're gonna go. Read the PLL better. It's fine though. 10:35 is a good time. $10.24. Hello, Glitter. Welcome. That's not getting preserved, but I can preserve it. Okay, 863 was not the cleanest ending, but that was good. How is it going? It's going better the last 5 minutes. The rest of the stream I've been doing quite bad, but as you can see from here up, like these times are getting better. Like after this 12 here, the times are getting better. I'm trying to average 1050 for the day, which is not happening unless I get like all the next solves are like sub 9. But yeah, it's been going good otherwise. 795, nice. Welcome to the stream, by the way. If you got a 795 on that, you're a little bit better than me. Let's see. This is going here. $10.98. No, on the one I got an 8 on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's still like a 2/3 of a second faster than me. My solves are so smooth. Some people are smoother than me, but recently, not all day. My solves have not been smooth all day. Like that solve was not very smooth. Do a 2x2, Flynn. Welcome to the stream. I'm not doing 2x2. I don't have a 2x2 that is worth using, so I am not going to use it. And don't spam, please. Don't spam. 485, a little skip. Nice. Why not spam or why not 2x2? Don't spam because that is bad live stream etiquette. And why no 2x2 is because I don't own a 2x2 that is worth using. The 2x2 I do own is old and broken, and I don't like using it. You average around 0.3 slower than you, but your solves are choppy. Yeah, if you try to slow yourself down, try to just focus on making your execution smooth, you'll be surprised at how fast you end up turning. Alright, that one had a pretty good solution. 4x4, maybe I'll do a little bit of 4x4 when I'm done. My 4x4 is hardly worth using, but I like 4x4 enough to use it sometimes. I also need a new 4x4. That's probably the next cube upgrade I'm going to get will be 4x4. Whenever I compete in it next. But I'm going to see these numbers up here. I'm going to get that to 24,750 before I move on to anything else. $10.60. $20x20, I do not own that. I actually don't think that exists. I don't think anyone made a 20x20. I did waste some moves in that solve. 1043 is good, though. What is my PR single? I actually don't know. Is it 903? I think it's 903. Let me look up real quick. Sorry, your UI is going to look a little goofy while I'm looking for this. Look at my account. 9.14 right here is my PR single. World rank 11,682. I want to get a sub 8 in competition though, and a sub 10 average. Oh, I did the last move wrong? Plus 2s don't exist. How many comps have I done? That's a good question. I think I might have done 6. I have a video for all but one of them. So if you just go to my channel, count how many competition vlogs I have, and then just add 1. $893 full step. Wow, I was flying on that one. That felt really good. Ooh, that looks... That scramble ended up being so much better than it initially looked. I beat you? Nice. Get wrecked. Do I want to... I think I'm going to try this. I don't think that was the best way to do it, but it works. $9.91. It was like an illegal timer stop, but like, we don't worry about that here. How do I feel about an 8-year-old getting a 305? I think he was 7, actually. So, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm not even surprised. I don't think it's possible to, like... You know there's, like, hobbies that are like, oh, it's never too late to get into this. If you have the conscience to consider cubing a hobby, you are too old to get into it. Like, you can't be 10 years old and get into cubing and be effective in it in any means. It's just not even fair anymore. Bloxy Groovy, welcome to the stream. Like, I've just accepted that I'll never be anywhere close to a world record holder in 3x3. I just do it because it's really fun. I do enjoy cubing very much. 943, that was a solid solve. Yo, the last one was crazy. What, 6.4? Yeah. Wait, which solve was that? What time did I get on that one? I can look at the scramble again. You subbed and liked the video? Thank you so much. Do I have X-Cross? I'm gonna really force this one. Where is the blue? It's over here. That wasn't good. I'm so fast. There are people who are much faster than me, but I've spent a long time getting to this level. Do I want to preserve this? It might be very preservable looking at it. Oh, that was not the piece I thought that was. Really, 12? There were some look-ahead errors in that one. Made my solution slow and inefficient. You wish you can remember your trauma yesterday. I'm sorry whatever happened. Bang. Gotta love you, perms. Do beginner method. No. I'm good. Oh, that's not good. Darn it. 1264. You're scared of Michael Jackson creepypasta. That sounds like the biggest brain rot thing I've ever seen. I will not watch that. If you're trying to get me to, I won't. You don't even plan first pair and average globals. Yeah, I actually don't plan first pair either. Not normally. So we're in the same boat. I'm pretty close to averaging sub 10. Oh, shoot. I accidentally pressed the reset button. Well, I guess we'll never know what time that was. Darn it. Hey, 7.8. Nice. You gotta go. You'll be back later. You already liked and subbed? I appreciate it. I will not be streaming for much longer, but maybe you can catch a later stream. I will not do a Fortnite dance. No, I'm sorry. If I'm not that kind of guy. Oh my gosh. I just got 4 subscribers. Right there. First of all, I haven't played Fortnite in like 3 years and probably am incapable of doing any Fortnite dances. And also, the camera setup's quite bad for it. And also, I don't want to. So I'm not going to. Have I ever been in a tournament? Yes, I've done like 6 of them. I have videos on my channel. If you want to look up the Rubik's Cube competition videos, you can go watch them. They're pretty fun. Whoa, I did a Y-perm well? I haven't done that in like 117 solves. I've been messing up Y-perm so consistently lately. I actually did it well. $10.91. I really need this last AO5 that will be the next 3 solves to be sub-average. Hopefully sub-10, but that's at this point pretty hard. Darn. 10.08. We need like a counting 8 here to sub-10 average this. Do I have a PC? I am currently using a gaming laptop to do my live streams and stuff. So it's not like a tower PC, but it's a pretty beefy computer. I didn't do any turns. We're starting over the timer. Here. I hardly redeemed that start anyway. 10-10. Now it is physically impossible for me to sub 10 average, but that's alright. Last solve of the day. Let's make it really good. And I'll do 4x4 for one of y'all. I don't remember who told me to do 4x4. Why is everything set up like that? Okay, this is actually fine. Okay, I'm actually so confused. If I reconstructed everything I'm doing right now, it would be the wackiest thing you'd ever seen. We're not ending like that. We cannot end like that. I have to redo that solve. Different scramble. Different scramble. Gels marble runs. Hello. 7.9. Nice solve, dude. Okay. Pseudo slot. Lock in. Skip. Yes! I read the PLL skip, and I did the pseudo slot right. Let's go. That's crazy fast. Thank you. That was a good solve. I mean, it wasn't phenomenal. It's not even sub 9, but, like, I was happy with some of the things I did there. 9.06. We can end like that. Jeez. I just got excited when I saw the pseudo slot opportunity. It's always nice because, like, usually it takes extra thought for me to do a pseudo slot, but then when you get a 906, feels good. All right, can I open this without? Oh yes, let's go. It does clear the tripod. Okay, 4x4. YJMGC 4x4 that really needs a lot of help. It will probably pop if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we're gonna go over to 4x4. Do I have 4x4 scramble set up? Oh my gosh. Nope, I want to see that. Scramble 2 can be good. Where's Scramble 1? Here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to adjust the scramble to make it visible. Okay, hold on, hold on. I am going to fix Scramble 2 here with filters. Crop here. I need less on the top. We're gonna go 300 maybe. That can be actually like 325. That looks better. Which means on the bottom needs to be like 700. Oh, not that much. Sorry, this is probably looking really weird for y'all. 650. We're gonna do 655. No, we're gonna do 665. No, I need to go less. 640. 645. That looks pretty good. And on the right, we need like 550. Beautiful. All right, and now back to filters. Color key needs to be a lighter color than that so that there's a little background to it. Or maybe even darker. Oh, lower the brightness. I'm trying to set up the, first of all, need to make it smaller. Throw it right here. I need to get the background good right now. Color key. Smash it. Okay, stop spamming, dude. Tave314, welcome. Does 1x1 exist? It does indeed. And I do not have a 9x9. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on two things right now, including chat. How do I have like a select color? Big screen color. Wait, we're gonna shift this real quick. We're gonna put that back. Hold up. So it's not gonna let me move to the other monitor to select my color. This probably looks so cursed right now. I am not smashing my Rubik's Cube, dude. I've done that before. I have a whole video. It's what it's called. This is actually. It's something like this is actually the world's fastest speed cube or something. How bad does it look? Brightness. Okay, we just need like maximum contrast, by the way. Or do we need less no. We need maximum contrast and opacity. And we need less brightness. Right here. It's not working. What did I do? We need to go back to Scramble. I need to go to Scramble 1 and look at their filters. Chroma key. Set to black. Key scroll spill reduction. I'm just gonna copy this chroma key and we're gonna paste it into the other one. Filters. Control V. Ah! I'm so bad. This, filters. Here, Control C. Here, here. Filters, here, Control V. Oh, because I'm doing color key, not chroma key. Delete here. Chroma key. Okay. Custom color needs to go to black. And spill reduction, like 416. I don't know what smoothness is. Why did it get rid of the whole thing? Zero similarity. Is that what I need? Zero similarity, zero smoothness. That's what we need. And now, opacity is something like that. Ah, I figured it out, chat. There we go. Look at how nice that scramble looks. Can I just solve it? Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to make my stats look nice. And just to be clear, doesn't mess up. Like if we go back to 3x3, still looks nice. Beautiful. Now we can go to 4x4, switch to the correct one. Boom. All right, now that that's all figured out, I'm sorry if I bored y'all. I'm going to actually solve this thing. I'll do more than one solve for y'all. I'll do an average of 5. See what I can do with it. F, R, D, U, L2, R2, B2, R, U2, R2, B2, R, D prime, F2, R prime, D prime. Chilling Siam, welcome. Yeah, Flynn, if you keep spamming, I'm gonna ban you. Because that just gets really annoying. Milk, welcome. Alright, here we go. Prediction. Will I be sub 45? Will I get sub 45? Green. Brother, where? Here. No, but sub 50. That's fine. 42.19. Nice job. 49.5. My goal is get a sub 45 before the within the 5. Also, my PB is very crap. Sorry. My PB that you see on the screen is not what it actually is. I've gotten 36 before. I've actually been trying to get sub 30 for a long time, and I haven't done it. I told y'all it would pop, by the way. I told you it would. Oh, no. Where does the little bracket go? Oh, I found it. Here we go. Here. Just go in. Go in correctly. Goodness gracious. Trust the process. Trust the process, chat. Where is the piece? Right here. In here. This goes here. I did not smash it, Flynn. I popped it. There's a difference. Again, if you want to see me willingly abuse my Rubik's Cubes, go check out my This Is Really the World's Fastest Rubik's Cube video. It was pretty funny, but it also triggered a couple people. Okay, right here. Now, are the corners fixed? Nope. I need to rotate this corner. There we go. Now the corners are aligned. I will hand scramble this the rest of the way, and then I'll just pretend like I actually scrambled it right. No, I'm torturing the cube? Nah. I fixed it. Don't worry. Here we go. Attempt number 2. I think this is parity, yeah. Oh, don't overshoot it. 49 again. 49.10. You bought a $4.50 5x5? Dude, why did you do that? You just got 11.43 OH? Nice. I don't think I've ever gotten sub 20 OH before. I'm really bad at one-handed. So you got banned from Discord? What did you do? You like turtles? Good for you. Oh, you're poor? The ban is 2 years? Oh, at least it's not permanent. Were you like sub TOS or something? Tends to be a common issue. This solve is already not as good as the others. Especially with the parity. Come on, give me sub 50 average of 5. 53.05. You're back. Welcome, Teens Trends. RB2. This channel is actually so chill. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Real quick, I need to rename these right here. Scramble 4x4. And I'm going to rename this one real quick. Just doing a little management of my live stream settings. All right, I'm ready to go again. Doing? Oh, I have a rotated centerpiece. Let's fix that real quick. Where? Here. This. Where is it? I found it. This. Here. No, the camera turned off. I don't, I can see it in the corner of my eye. I can fix that really quick, but I'm gonna finish this solve first. Let's see. I am on to OLL. I didn't get parity, but I got PLL parity. Dadgummit. Yeah, UPerm and 54.65. Here we go. Let me fix that. There you go. 54.65. All right. I have one more chance at the sub 45. One more chance, unless I feel like doing more 4x4, which might be a thing. Also, I counted a mid 50, so I really do need this low 40, mid 40 to get the sub 50 average. Here we go. Here, stop making mistakes. Some good cases. Oh, really nice wings cases. Oh, don't pop, don't pop. Thank you. But there goes sub 50. I mean, this saw was never sub 50, but I might actually lose sub minute to that pop. In fact, I'm definitely losing sub minute. Pop wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have been a minute plus. 101.65. I'm not happy with that average. We're gonna keep going. Cooked. Yeah. What is my TPS? For 3x3, it's about 6. For 4x4, it is probably closer to 3 or 4. Probably closer to 3, honestly. Maybe I'll do an entire average of 12. I think that's what I'll do. We've done 5, so 7 more solves, and I'll end the stream then. Get the Aosu V7 double track. First 4x4. Your TPS is like 3 or 4. That's not bad. That's really not that bad. And my TPS is closer to 3 for this because I cannot turn. It's probably might even be closer to 2 because I cannot turn constantly because I have to put so much thought and hesitation into these solves because I'm just not amazing at 4x4. Like, I'm definitely better at 3x3 than I am at 4x4. Where? Literally, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me bad cases here. Okay, at least I didn't get OLL parity. But of course you had to give me PLL parity because I can't get double parity skip. It's not allowed. 58.1. I know, like, it's 1 in 4, but I still never get it. $39.5? Nice, sub 40. Okay. This needs to go here. I need blue on this side. Where is it? Here. Red and orange. It's not there. I am so proud of myself for recognizing that so quickly. The fact that it was a PLL parody, because Z-Perm is one of the hardest PLL parodies to recognize. 49.75. It's a good solve. Ooh, 38. Nice solve, man. You say the Aosu V7 is really good for 4x4. Yeah, I've gotten various recommendations. Before I actually get one, I'm going to do some more research. It's over here. Right here. Oh, I misread that. Where is it? Where is it? Goodness. Ah, that's unfortunate. Just a misread. Oh my gosh, what in the F2L? Double parity skip, and I had like, wow, that was one of the easiest, despite the infirm, one of the easiest 3x3 stages I've gotten. 45 DNF, darn. Like that would have been sub 50 if I didn't completely screw up. Like that might have been sub 45 if I didn't just do awful in 3x3 stage. Because, sorry, in 4x4 stage. Because 3x3 stage was one of the easiest ones I've ever gotten on 4x4. Let's see here. I like that block. Oh, it's not even sub 45. That felt really good. I had good cases. Oh, I didn't even account for that my scramble can be 3 wide. Ah, dadgummit. Now I need to adjust this again. 46.94. 46.94. Darn it, that means I need to adjust 4x4. Here, I need to adjust the crop. This and bottom less needs to be less. Needs to be like this. I need to throw it here. You know what? No, it needs to. I need to do even more. Should do OH? No, I don't like OH. I'm bad at it. And filters. I'm gonna adjust the crop some more. Here. Okay, that should look a little cleaner for y'all. Okay, there you go. You should be able to see entirety of scrambles now. 46.94. 3 more solves and then I'm gonna head out. Really want a sub 45. Like I've gotten sub 40s before, but I'm rusty. I haven't practiced, and my cube is really bad. It's in a very bad condition. I really need a new one. So if I start practicing 4x4 more and I get a better cube, I will probably start getting some really good times. You're kidding me. You are locking up that fast. I am not even counting that. Just like ejected a mini bracket. Now I have to find where it goes. Found it. Can I put it in without taking the cube apart? What is my PB for 4x4? It's 36 or 38. I think it might be 38. For 3x3, it is like 6.0 something. No, not 6. I don't know. It's 6 something. It's low 6. I think it might be 6.2 or something. Yeah, I don't know these numbers off the top of my head. Darn it, I have to take it apart. Mini brackets are the worst. These little... These pieces. Focus, focus, focus. Get in frame. Is it gonna focus? It's not. If you know what this is, then you know what it is. They are the bane of my existence in 4x4 assembly. Okay, so take this. This goes here. This goes here. Who's spamming? I don't see any spamming. Oh yeah, he's not spamming. He's just typing different things. Yeah, he's giving me his times of his solves, which he's completely allowed to do. Alright. Wow. POV, you can't insert a 4x4 edge. I think it's a blessing and a curse, like a blessing that my 4x4 pops so much, because now I'm just like really good at assembling it. Alright, we're gonna hand scramble the rest of this and we're gonna go again. Where is it? Right, this works here. 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 Beautiful. This way. Oh, nice. Nice wings cases. Oh, let's go OLL skip. Yet double parity. 54.25. Your 5x5 almost pops every time. No, my 4x4 pops way more than my 5x5. And that's just because my 5x5 is just in better shape. It's also the MGC, but like it's held up better. Despite missing like 4 caps, it's just held up better. I don't know how. But they're both really old and probably both need replacing. I mean, my 5x5 definitely needs replacing. It's been illegal for competition for like 3 years. Here we go. Frick! We're gonna keep going though because this is a very easy pop to fix. Here. Can I sub 50 with the pop? Can I do it? Ah, darn, 54. That one was kind of cheap, like the skip, but that's fine. Okay, 40.10? Sub 40 fail? Ah, that's rough. Come on, give me sub 45. Just do it. Last solve of the day, give me sub 45. And if it's not 50, I'm going to do it over. Because I will at least sub 50 my last solve. We'll go until my last solve is sub 50. But I really want sub 45. Don't go to the wrong spot. This has potential already. Oh, that's not a good case. If I could get parity skips ever, I would average so much better. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Okay, sub 50, good. Why did I do that A-perm algorithm? I did the, here. So this is, it's an A-perm, I believe. This one, I did my, sorry, that was bad execution. This. Hello, Eli. I did my, this is a 3-style commutator. It's a goofy A-perm rather than this. And I do it because you can do it from home position without ever rotating, whereas the normal one you have to rotate like this. So that's why I like this algorithm. But for a 4x4, that algorithm is a little bit difficult to execute well. and is very locky. Like, this is by nature a very locky algorithm, so you have to be able to turn very accurately. So I just should never do it on 4x4. But I pulled it off, got the sub 50, and that is where we will call it a day. In a second, we are going to cut over here. I'm going to show you all my stats for the day. 4x4, average of 12. I actually can show that here. Average of 12 for right now is 52.3. It's alright. I think I can normally do better, but that's good. I just need a better 4x4, I'm saying. Alright, we're going to look at 3x3 stats, though. Okay. Okay, session average 1065. That's not bad. That's okay. Average of 50, which means the second half was 1051, which the second half was so much better than the first. Like, the second half really carried this. Average of 500, 1074. This is really all the solos I've done since I've kind of gotten back into cubing after my break. So, yeah, an average of 1,000 is a number that's been slowly going up ever since I started coming in. It was down at like 1042 or something. Or actually might have been 10 in the 1030s at some point. I don't even know. But 2,000, see how this is lower, how it keeps getting better. That means that I have to really get over like a skill bump and getting back into this, because like after coming back I'm going to be slightly slower and I need to get back up to speed. So that's why my bigger numbers are less. So it's kind of evening itself back out. I'm doing better and better. It'll take me a few weeks to get back to where I was. But anyway, with that, I'm going to end the stream, and I thank y'all so much for watching as much as you did, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.